Hey, what's up, family? Welcome back to God's Development Plan. It's your girl, Lolita, you guys. I'm happy because I got some grocery haul. I just did a quick haul, y'all. So I was like, why don't I share? Because after all, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm on a health journey, you guys. And I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, Lord, I got to get back on the bandwagon. Remember, I was telling you guys in one of my more recent previous videos, I was like, I think I lost a lot of motivation with hubby being on the road working and stuff because, you know, when you're cooking for two, you know, there's gratification. And I found myself kind of like slipping away and sliding down the slope of getting away from eating from a place of like health and love, you know? So I was like, I need to go back to eating from love, because doing that for me, I feel like the Lord used that, and that actually spilled over into other areas of my life. And it might sound really stupid, you guys. I know this is off the topic of grocery hauling, but I'm just being transparent. I feel like what the Lord did with me and my weight loss, it's like it helped me in other areas of my life, because the word says that he who is faithful over the few will be faithful over the many, right? So if you're faithful over the little things, you'll be faithful over the big things, over a few things, over many things, you know? And it's like God had built such a faithfulness in me with my eating habits and stuff, and stopped like eating for comfort and like from a place of like emotional eating, you know what I mean? And it's like I felt myself recently, as I was going through some things, I really felt myself going back to that. And I think I shared that in one of the God's therapy sessions. I felt like I became Orpah. You know, remember Orpah was Ruth's sister-in-law in the book of Ruth, and she went back to her people in Moab. And I felt like, you know, when stuff got tough and I started going through some things and I just started becoming kind of like emotionally undone, I felt like I went back to eating certain things for comfort that the Lord had actually delivered me from, you know? And it's like I found myself pulling back at that. So now I'm like, okay, God, I need you to help me get back on track the way I was before. I got myself off track, but I never did get myself on track. You were the one who got me on track in the first place, Lord. You know what I mean? Because it's like I can't say I did it. I couldn't have lost 50, 60 pounds without the Lord. He literally did that. I can't take credit for that. He led me in that, in love, in his love. So I'm coming back now like, okay, God, I need you to lead me in your love again. I need to get back on track on this, because I still have some more to go. I still have a goal to get to, you know? Yeah, I've gotten down quite a bit, and I know I was talking to a friend of mine, bless her heart. Hey! And she knows who she is. I ain't gonna put our conversation on blast, but we had such a good conversation. She was like, Lo, I wouldn't tell you to lose anything else. And I had even begun to get kind of like finger waggings, you guys. Y'all know black folks, you know, when you get to losing a certain amount of weight, and you guys, I'm wearing something that's like 3 sizes too big for me now, but I love it. So I'm not going to get rid of this jumpsuit because I just love it. But you guys, it's like I started getting finger waggings, kind of like, all right now, like that's it. And even as I say that I'm not to my goal yet, which is not my goal, it's really where the Lord, which is my goal, but where the Lord told me I should be weight wise, you know, which doesn't go with the BMI chart of this world. It's where the Lord told me I should be. And you know, I'm kind of been getting like, oh, that's ridiculous. Like, you want to lose 35, 30 more, such and such. Like, you're getting ridiculous. You're going to look ridiculous, you know. But that's where the Lord told me I got to get down a bit more, you guys. For my best health, for my optimal health, right? So anyway, y'all, just sharing, that's the purpose of me coming and doing this grocery haul, because it's a part of me wanting to get back on track with the Lord. Like, okay, God, I need to get back to being faithful and consistent, because I've slacked in my faithfulness and consistency with what I'm eating, you know? So that's why I'm going to be, you guys can hold me accountable on here to like grocery hauls and meal sharing. And it's not even like, you know, trying to be on social media. It literally is helping me in my journey, like to get where I'm supposed to be health wise. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I felt like the Lord, when he got me in alignment with my diet and eating, you know, from a place of love, and just caring for this temple, I feel like it actually ended up getting me in alignment in other places in my life. So God, I think that's just the mysteriousness of God, because he can use the simplest things. God can be getting you in alignment in somewhere in your life that doesn't seem like the most important, which if he's doing it, it's important. Hello. But just in our human minds, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it may seem like, God, you want to start with that? You know, you want to start with that, God? Because I think sometimes we want to start with things that seem the most obvious. And sometimes we want to start with the most difficult things. But God might pick up something in your life that doesn't seem as urgent as some other things to get you in alignment. And then you find that as you come into alignment on that, other things start to come into alignment. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like since I've gotten out of alignment with where he had me with my health journey, right, I can see other things that are out of alignment. Child, bye. Let me tell you the truth now. I'm gonna tell you straight up, you know. So it's like, I'm like, okay, I got to get this thing right. I got to go back and be like, Lord, help me with this. Come and help me with this, because it might seem simple to other people, but for me, my health goals and stuff, like it's a fight. Like, listen. Some people can't walk past the trap house without going in. When I walk past the Intimates aisle, it's a deliverance that needs to happen. I be like, Lolita, don't even look. Don't look at the oatmeal pies. Walk by, Lolita. It is a self-talk. People be like, oh, she's over there trying to decide what she's gonna get. No, I'm trying to decide to leave those cake donuts where they're at. Okay? Listen, it is real out here in the field. Okay? Woo, child. I'm telling you, everybody got their thing, honey. Okay? What you run to for comfort, what you run to. Okay? I be trying to keep control of myself, okay? So I'm like, all right, let's reel this back in. God done did it before. He'll get you the rest of the way. Come on, he been keeping me. He been maintaining me. And by his grace and his goodness, like I said, you guys, I think I shared, I was really excited because I had an endocrinologist appointment. I promise I'm gonna get to the grocery haul. You guys know I get on here and just start talking to y'all. And I thank you guys for the messages and stuff y'all be sending in my inbox. And a lot of y'all actually say stuff to me on my Instagram at Dorda David Art. And I love that too. Love you guys. Thank you. So anyhow, I was saying I was excited because I got a good report from the endocrinologist. She said my A1C was excellent. And that was her actual word. She said excellent. Okay, like I said, my cholesterol levels dropped down 20 points, which I think genetically for me, like I said, I think kind of having elevated cholesterol levels really runs in my family on both sides, from what I'm understanding. Even though I'm, you know, eating less of certain things, it'll still be high, but it did drop 20 points, which is great. So I'm trying to like incorporate other things to bring it even lower. I needed to drop another 20 points by the time I go back to my endocrinologist, right, you guys? So yeah, that's the good news. I'm like, good, still not diabetic no more. Great, I'm happy to hear that. Testosterone levels good. And as I shared, if you guys have read my book, Supernatural Weight Loss, which I said is available on Amazon, ebook, paperback, audio book on Audible, you know, by your girl Lolita Christian. I shared in my book that like since I was probably 20 years old, that's why I'm like, this is God. When I said I can't take the credit, I literally can't take the credit. I can remember my mom taking me to an endocrinologist when I was 20. I had gotten diagnosed with PCOS, and it's like I've always gone to endocrinologists and OBGYNs doing blood work, finding out that my testosterone levels are ignorant. Okay, they've always been wherever they want it to be. So the past 2 visits, including the last one, that was last week, my testosterone levels are normal. That's only God. No one's gonna tell me God is not a healer. He did that. Listen, I'm almost 40, okay? Since I was 20, maybe 19, I've had out of whack testosterone levels, you guys. So don't mind me that I'm not a size 2 and I got a book called Supernatural Weight Loss. It's not just about weight loss, you guys. It's about healing, and God did heal me. So now I'm trying to maintain my healing, okay? So I'm like, God, I got off track, but you've still been keeping me. Thank God I'm still down all this weight. I still am out of, you know, type 2 diabetes by his grace. Great. but I need to keep it up, okay? Show you guys what I got from the grocery store. And keep in mind, I think I shared that in the book as well, like the Lord led me in a way that wasn't like, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have this, you can't have that, like in some kind of restrictive thing that's like you can't have anything good. I don't think that's really healthy, because I feel like when you're that restrictive, and I've tried certain things that are extremely restrictive, when you're on your health journey, you know, because I don't like to say weight loss all the time, because it is a health journey, because you can be skinny, baby, and not be a lick healthy, okay? I've seen it. I've seen skinny folk have a heart attack, okay? And they not doing drugs, they just eating bad, but they skinny though, you know? So anyway, yes, so I feel like when you're too restricted on certain things when you're eating, it seems like, you know, the moment that you get a little freedom, you just binge, or you just lose it, you know, or you just completely fall off. You know what I mean? I think that the Lord did give us food to sustain us, give us nutrition and stuff in our bodies, and also for us to enjoy, you guys. I mean, look at the Bible and how many times it talks about feasting. Food brings togetherness, enjoyment, and all kinds of things. So it's not meant for us to, like, I truly don't believe that, to look at food and just base like nutrition only, nutrition only, nutrition only. No, I mean, if that was the case, certain foods wouldn't even exist, you know what I mean? So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share that real quick, you know. So I'm excited to get back to getting to my goals, and I thank the Lord though, he has been keeping me going on my exercise too. That's him, because woo, that's all him, keeping me going, doing my daily workout. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna start sharing with you what I got. And remember, this is not about, you know, restrictions. This is a realistic grocery haul. I'm not trying to come in here and show you guys some food that's is so healthy don't nobody want it, because come on, if it ain't got no flavor, don't nobody want it. I'm gonna show you guys what I got, very realistic stuff that I'm actually gonna eat, nothing up here trying to be fancy, okay? You guys, I am gonna be making an Alfredo pasta because I want to share some with my sister. So I got 2 jars of this Priano creamy Alfredo sauce because I like it for my Alfredo pasta. But of course, I do put my own things. You know, black folk, child, we don't never just post something out the jar, right? We always put our own seasonings and our own kicks on it, right? So okay, I got 2 jars of that. And I got some thick and chunky organic salsa, you guys, because I was like, I realized too that I was like, all right, Lord, I need some snacks around the house, because I'm like, that keeps me from grabbing certain things that I may not need to grab. So I got that organic salsa, and I'm gonna be having it with organic black bean chips, or non-GMO, however, what's the proper way to say it, y'all. Some black bean chips. These come from Aldi's. I love these. And I also bought some blue corn chips. I hope you guys can see it. Excuse the lighting, y'all. I'm in the kitchen, so my stove light is on as well. Okay, so I got the black bean chips, the blue corn chips. Oh, and guys, I meant to show you this as well. I have this for a dip as well. It's a Mexicali dip, and it's like a street corn dip from Aldi's, and it has cream cheese, jalapeno, tomato, bell pepper, spices, sour cream, Monterey Jack cheese, mayo. You know, it's dope, y'all. Like, when I tell you this is lit, it's lit. It's lit. If you eat it, you gonna eat it again. Yeah. Aldi's need to pay me for that promo. Anyway, obviously that's not something that you like eat all in one sitting, because mayo, cheese, like, hello, cholesterol. So anyway, that this is my pasta. I got some organic spaghetti. Trying to make sure you guys can see with my lighting in the back here. And I got some organic linguine pasta. I'm gonna use this one to make the Alfredo. And I wanted to put some veggies in my Alfredo. So it's kind of gonna be like a green veggie Alfredo with garlic. I'm not gonna put any meat in it because I'm gonna cook fish on the side. It's just gonna be the veggies with the Alfredo sauce, and I have some Parmesan that I'm gonna put in there as well, and garlic and everything, and season it up. But I got some green scallions or green onions, a bag of spinach, you guys, because I'm gonna put all of this in that pasta. And I also got some Parsley, I love fresh parsley. I really want it curly, but this is Italian flat leaf, which is fine. And I have some steamable veggies. I actually bought 4 bags, but I started putting my grocery up already, y'all, to be honest. So I just was like, hey, it's the same thing. So I left 2 bags out. Got some steamable broccoli, steamable sweet garden peas, okay? Going through it real quick for y'all. Also got some rainbow trout fillets. Those come from Broward Meats. And I got some sole fillets, some yellow fin. They're wild caught sole fillets, you guys. Because I'm going to cook either the sole or the rainbow trout along with the veggie Alfredo. And I was like, oh yeah, let me show you this too. Sometimes I do like peanut butter and jelly, but what I do is I put it on a tortilla because I can't be having all that bread. It literally breaks me out, y'all. So I have some organic strawberry preserves. Can you guys see, is it focusing? Okay, that's also from Aldi's, y'all. I'm trying my best to remember because I literally went to Aldi's, I went to Broward Meats, and I went to Walmart, y'all. So stick with me, okay? I got some whip topping. I love Cool Whip, you guys, from time to time, because even when I get birthday cakes made, I just had a birthday cake made for my niece. Shout out to my niece, Ariana. That's my nugget, y'all. I had a birthday cake made for her with Cool Whip. I choose that because it has way less sugar, not like having buttercream. Like, if you look per serving of Cool Whip, you're only getting about maybe 2 to 4 grams of sugar, okay? Because y'all, all that buttercream and icing, your girl don't do that, okay? I cannot, okay? So yeah, I got Cool Whip here because I want to make a dessert, right? Because remember I told you I have a sweet tooth. So what I try to do is find like alternatives to you know, a regular sweet you might grab at the store, right? So I'm like, let me make some things of my own so that if I get a sweet tooth hits me, I can grab something and it's not loaded with sugar to the point that it's just like, girl, like what, girl, what for, girl, what for? So that's why I got the Cool Whip, because I'm gonna be making some banana cream pies with fresh banana as well as banana cream jello pudding. See that, you guys? And these are sugar free. Oh, these are sugar free and fat free. Who knew? But yeah, these are sugar free banana cream jello puddings that I'm gonna be making. And I got some 2% milk to make them with. And I'm gonna put them in these little individual graham cracker pie crusts, because I got these instead of a whole pie crust because I figured, you know, they're individual, they're smaller, they're already portioned out. Have your little sweet and go sit down. And I'm gonna put some, I'm talking to myself. And I'm gonna slice some fresh bananas, put the, you know, the pudding in, and put some Cool Whip and like a little banana cream pie with some fresh bananas. Your girl likes bananas, if you can't tell. If I didn't do banana child, I would have did coconut, because I like bananas and coconuts, okay? I did need some more honey for tea and stuff when my mentor comes over for our fellowship meetings. So I grabbed that, okay? And like I said, I do like to have something sweet, but I got some unsweetened applesauce just without all that added sugar. It tastes great. I love applesauce. I'm a grown woman, still haven't grown out of it. Still like applesauce, y'all. Okay, and let me bring y'all over here because I'm probably not gonna be picking all these things up. So excuse me as I just kind of maneuver the camera, y'all. I got some bananas because like I said, your girl is gonna do some little miniature banana cream pies. And not only that, I already had some refrigerated coconut milk. I buy the carton of refrigerated coconut milk from Aldi's. And I'm gonna be making some chia seed pudding, and I already had the chia seeds, so it's not a part of this grocery haul. So I also bought like few extra bananas so that I could top my chia seed pudding with them, right? Because chia seeds are, you know, great for adding some extra nutrients to our body. And I have some sweet potatoes here, you guys. I'm not gonna bother picking them up. Some sweet onions, I grabbed those as well. Now let me take you guys back over here. Follow your girl, follow me, y'all. I'm trying to, you know, make sure I got this camera set up halfway decent because I'm filming from a phone, y'all. Remember I told y'all I'm on a different device now. Okay, and I didn't share with you guys these. I got some Oriental sweet potatoes because the other ones are orange sweet potatoes. These ones are the white ones. They're like purple outside, but they're white inside, y'all. Bam! Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Tell you something that you might like to hear. Who remembers that song, you guys? I don't listen to that stuff no more, but I just remember it. But I would be whispering in the ear of a sweet potato because your girl, y'all, this is my favorite kind of sweet potato. I had never eaten these before in my entire life, but my husband introduced me to these kind, and I've been hooked ever since. I peel them, I chop them, like pretty in big chunks really, and I put them in my steaming basket, and it's so delicious. It's another way of killing a sweet tooth, but it's a healthy option, right? So I'm always looking for ways to like kill a sweet tooth, you guys. A sweet potato is a great option. This is the biggest one I got because I know, I'm like, this is good. I can just cook one at a time because this one's so big. I bought 3 of them, by the way. The other ones aren't as large, okay? And I got some plantain, you guys, okay? I got 3 plantains. And lastly, what I'm gonna go over with you guys, oh, I forgot to say this. I left these out. I had purchased some tortillas. I put whatever on these. I did get a 12-pack carton of eggs, y'all. Sometimes I put eggs. If I want a peanut butter jelly, I will put peanut butter and jelly on a tortilla. Yes, I will. Okay. Another thing that tastes good, sometimes I'll put peanut butter on the tortilla and then roll a banana up in it. Banana and peanut butter, delicious. Always looking for ways to kill a sweet tooth that don't necessarily have 10 pounds of sugar. You feel me? I bought some oil because I was out of cooking oil. So I got my avocado oil also from Aldi's. They have a sale on it right now. I think, you know, avocado oil on the low end is usually $8 to $12, and it can go up. Child, they got a sale at Aldi's right now for the oil for under $6. You better get you some avocado oil. Again, you know, people use vegetable canola, whatever, but I use avocado because it has a higher smoke point than olive oil, and it's just as healthy as olive oil. Because I bought olive oil, but I don't like that it gives things a certain flavor, and I also don't like that you can't cook but oh so high on it, or else you're gonna burn the oil. And then lastly, I think I gotta show you guys my seasoning. My seasoning cabinet stay full, okay? Like, listen, check your girl out, okay? Mine, you can see, okay? Like, and it goes deep. Don't let the front fool you, okay? Now I'm trying to bring y'all close so y'all can see, like, every shelf. I got 3 shelves worth of seasoning. Like, we don't hardly run out in this house. We restock before we run out. You feel me, you guys? Am I the only one? Like, who is like, one thing we not gonna do in this house is run out of spices and seasonings and herbs. But I got what I felt like was low, or that I haven't had in a while. Because there's things that I keep on hand regardless, and then there's things that once they run out, you kind of like, okay, I use this ever so often, right? So onion powder, that's something I keep on deck forever and always. We ain't gonna not, okay? Minced onion, something else that I like to keep on deck forever and always. Okay, ground ginger, something that I find that I don't always purchase, but when I don't have it, I'm constantly looking for it. So my ground ginger, okay, you guys? And then dill weed, because I'm gonna be doing fish, and I like to put parsley and dill on my fish. That's just me. I like to put dill weed on my fish, y'all. And dill tastes good too with salmon. Okay, you guys, so that is my quick grocery haul. Like I said, very realistic, things I'm actually gonna eat. And I did forget to take out the 12-pack of eggs. Got those from Aldi's as well. And yeah, I think I told you guys all the places. Yeah, I shopped at Aldi's, Walmart, and Broward Meats. So that's where I went today and ran around and got my grocery, y'all. Okay? Love you guys so much. And when I cook with these items, I'll be sure to film, because like I said, this is a part of my weight loss journey and my health journey. So I do need to film, because it's gonna help me to be accountable to what I'm eating and making sure that I'm continuing to make progress the way that the Lord wants me to, and getting back on the bandwagon of doing things from a place of love, where He bought me before I so crazily interrupted my own orbit in a way I don't even know how. Okay, so I'm trying to get back on access. Okay, get back into the access that the Lord has me in, and go into the orbit I'm supposed to be in, right? All right, love you guys. It's your girl Lolita. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and subscribe. It matters. And you guys comment What do you like to do when you have a sweet tooth? Like, what is your healthy sweet tooth option? And if you don't have a sweet tooth, like, you guys, what is your like Achilles heel? What is it that you're gonna go for no matter what? Like, you know good and well you're gonna go for that. Like, some people I've heard say chips. They gonna eat potato chips, they gonna eat pretzels, they gonna grab something with salt. They gonna get something salty. Another thing for me, if it's not a sweet, is cheese. Y'all, I love cheese. I love cheese, y'all. So guilty. But anyhow, just sharing. Hope you guys will share with me in the comments what's something that you know good and well you like. I need to quit eating so much of that. I need to practice more moderation with that, because that's kind of my favorite thing. Okay, love you guys. And don't forget, if you haven't, grab my book Supernatural Weight Loss on Amazon, wherein I share how the Lord led me to lose 60 pounds the natural way. Okay, no weight loss surgery over here, and no Ozempic. All right, love you guys again. Bye. It's your girl Lolita.
God has a plan for both you and me, but there are levels to reach before eternity. We must prepare as we share our testimony. Our lives are God's development plan, yeah. Our lives are God's development plan.